Willkommen bei Exam Heist, Ihr Partner für Zertifizierungserfolg. Wir bieten umfassende Lernmaterialien, online und offline, und begleiten Sie Schritt für Schritt. Von PDF-Leitfäden bis zu praxisnahen Übungssätzen. Alle wichtigen Fragen für Ihre Zertifizierung sind abgedeckt. Sie haben jederzeit die richtigen Ressourcen griffbereit. Laden Sie PDFs herunter. Machen Sie Tests und nutzen Sie unser Expertenteam. Mit interaktiver Online-Praxis können Sie sich überall und jederzeit prüfen. Unsere PDFs sind prüfungsbereit, sorgfältig zusammengestellt und bleiben stets aktuell. Tausende Lernende haben sich bereits erfolgreich zertifizieren lassen und vertrauen auf unsere Qualität. Zertifizierte Fachkräfte stehen bereit, um Ihre Fragen zu beantworten. Starten Sie heute und geben Sie Ihrer Vorbereitung den entscheidenden Vorteil mit Exam Heist. Besuchen Sie examheist.com. Exam Heist. Ihr Weg zum Erfolg beginnt hier.
Question 1. Which of the following terms may be defined as a measure of possible inability to achieve a goal? Objective or target within a defined security. Cost plan and technical limitations that adversely affects the organization's operation and revenues. Option A. Risk. Option B. Vulnerability. Option C. Threat. Option D. Incident response. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Risk. Question 2. A distributed denial of service (DDoS) attack is a more common type of DOS attack, where a single system is targeted by a large number of infected machines over the Internet. In a DDoS attack, attackers first infect multiple systems which are known as Option A. Trojans. Option B. Zombies. Option C. Spyware. Option D. Worms. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Zombies. Question 3. The goal of incident response is to handle the incident in a way that minimizes damage and reduces recovery time and cost. Which of the following does not constitute a goal of incident response? Option A. Dealing with human resources department and various employee conflict behaviors. Option B. Using information gathered during incident handling to prepare for handling future incidents in a better way and to provide stronger protection for systems and data. Option C. Helping personnel to recover quickly and efficiently from security incidents. Minimizing loss or theft and disruption of services. Option D. Dealing properly with legal issues that may arise during incidents. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Dealing with human resources department and various employee conflict behaviors. Question 4. An organization faced an information security incident where a disgruntled employee passed sensitive access control information to a competitor. The organization's incident response manager, upon investigation, found that the incident must be handled within a few hours on the same day to maintain business continuity and market competitiveness. How would you categorize such information security incident? Option A. High-level incident. Option B. Middle-level incident. Option C. Ultra-high-level incident. Option D. Low-level incident. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Middle-level incident. Question 5. Business continuity is defined as the ability of an organization to continue to function even after a disastrous event, accomplished through the deployment of redundant hardware and software, the use of fault-tolerant systems, as well as a solid backup and recovery strategy. Identify the plan which is mandatory part of a business continuity plan. Option A. Forensics procedure plan. Option B. Business recovery plan. Option C. Sales and marketing plan. Option D. New business strategy plan. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Business recovery plan. Question 6. The flowchart gives a view of different roles played by the different personnel of CSIRT. Identify the incident response personnel denoted by A, B, C, D, E, F and G. Option A. Incident analyst. B. Incident coordinator. C. Public relations. D. Administrator. E. Human resource. F. Constituency. G. Incident manager. Option B. A. Incident coordinator. B. Incident analyst. C. Public relations. D. Administrator. E. Human resource. F. Constituency. G. Incident manager. Option C. A. Incident coordinator. B. Constituency. C. Administrator. D. Incident manager. E. Human resource. F. Incident analyst. G. Public relations. Option D. A. Incident manager. B. Incident analyst. C. Public relations. D. Administrator. E. Human resource. F. Constituency. G. Incident coordinator. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. A. Incident coordinator. B. Constituency. C. Administrator. D. Incident manager. E. Human resource. F. Incident analyst. G. Public relations. Question 7. Which of the following is an appropriate flow of the incident recovery steps? Option A. System operation, system restoration, system validation, system monitoring. Option B. System validation, system operation, system restoration, system monitoring. Option C. System restoration, system monitoring, system validation, system operations. Option D. System restoration, system validation, system operations, system monitoring. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. System restoration, system validation, system operations, system monitoring. Question 8. A computer risk policy is a set of ideas to be implemented to overcome the risk associated with computer security. Incidents. Identify the procedure that is not part of the computer risk policy. Option A. Procedure to identify security funds to hedge risk. Option B. Procedure to monitor the efficiency of security controls. Option C. Procedure for the ongoing training of employees authorized to access the system. Option D. Provisions for continuing support if there is an interruption in the system or if the system crashes. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Procedure to identify security funds to hedge risk. Question 9. Identify the network security incident where intended authorized users are prevented from using system, network, or applications by flooding the network with high volume of traffic that consumes all existing network resources. Option A. URL manipulation. Option B. XSS attack. Option C. SQL injection. Option D. Denial of service attack. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Denial of service attack. Question 10. Incident handling and response steps help you to detect, identify, respond and manage an incident. Which of the following steps focus on limiting the scope and extent of an incident? Option A. Eradication. Option B. Containment. Option C. Identification. Option D. Data collection. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Containment. Question 11. Identify the malicious program that is masked as a genuine harmless program and gives the attacker unrestricted access to the user's information and system. These programs may unleash dangerous programs that may erase the unsuspecting user's disk and send the victim's credit card numbers and passwords to a stranger. Option A. Cookie tracker. Option B. Worm. Option C. Trojan. Option D. Virus. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Trojan. Question 12. Quantitative risk is the numerical determination of the probability of an adverse event and the extent of the losses due to the event. Quantitative risk is calculated as option A. Probability of loss. X. Loss. Option B. Loss. / Probability of loss. Option C. Probability of loss. / Loss. Option D. Significant risks X. Probability of loss X. Loss. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Probability of loss X. Loss. Question 13. An incident recovery plan is a statement of actions that should be taken before, during or after an incident. Identify which of the following is not an objective of the incident recovery plan. Option A. Creating new business processes to maintain profitability after incident. Option B. Providing a standard for testing the recovery plan. Option C. Avoiding the legal liabilities arising due to incident. Option D. Providing assurance that systems are reliable. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Avoiding the legal liabilities arising due to incident. Question 14. Risk is defined as the probability of the occurrence of an incident. Risk formulation generally begins with the likeliness of an event's occurrence, the harm it may cause, and is usually denoted as risk equals a events X. Probability of occurrence X. Option A. Magnitude. Option B. Probability. Option C. Consequences. Option D. Significance. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Consequences. Question 15. An audit trail policy collects all audit trails such as series of records of computer events about an operating system, application or user activities. Which of the following statements is not true for an audit trail policy? Option A. It helps calculating intangible losses to the organization due to incident. Option B. It helps tracking individual actions and allows users to be personally accountable for their actions. Option C. It helps in compliance to various regulatory laws, rules, and guidelines. Option D. It helps in reconstructing the events after a problem has occurred. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. It helps calculating intangible losses to the organization due to incident. Question 16. Computer forensics is methodical series of techniques and procedures for gathering evidence from computing equipment, various storage devices and/or digital media that can be presented in a course of law in a coherent and meaningful format. Which one of the following is an appropriate flow of steps in the computer forensics process? Option A. Examination, analysis, preparation, collection, reporting. Option B. Preparation, analysis, collection, examination, reporting. Option C. Analysis, preparation, collection, reporting, examination. Option D. Preparation, collection, examination, analysis, reporting. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Preparation, collection, examination, analysis, reporting. Question 17. Multiple component incidents consist of a combination of two or more attacks in a system. Which of the following is not a multiple component incident? Option A. An insider intentionally deleting files from a workstation. Option B. An attacker redirecting user to a malicious website and infects his system with Trojan. Option C. An attacker infecting a machine to launch a DDoS attack. Option D. An attacker using email with malicious code to infect internal workstation. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. An insider intentionally deleting files from a workstation. Question 18. Computer forensics is the branch of forensic science in which legal evidence is found in any computer or any digital media device. Of the following, who is responsible for examining the evidence acquired and separating the useful evidence? Option A. Evidence supervisor. Option B. Evidence documenter. Option C. Evidence manager. Option D. Evidence examiner, investigator. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Evidence examiner, investigator. Question 19. The network perimeter should be configured in such a way that it denies all incoming and outgoing traffic, services that are not required. Which service listed below, if blocked, can help in preventing denial of service attack? Option A. SAM service. Option B. Population 3 service. Option C. SMTP service. Option D. Echo service. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Echo service. Question 20. A U.S. federal agency network was the target of a DOS attack that prevented and impaired the normal authorized functionality of A networks. According to agency reporting timeframe guidelines, this incident should be reported within 2 hours of discovery, detection if the successful attack is still ongoing and the agency is unable to successfully mitigate a activity. Which incident category of the U.S. federal agency does this incident belong to? Option A. Cat 5. Option B. Cat 1. Option C. Cat 2. Option D. Cat 6. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Cat 2. Question 21. U.S. CERT and federal civilian agencies use the reporting time frame criteria in the federal agency reporting categorization. What is the time frame required to report an incident under the Cat 4 federal agency category? Option A. Weekly. Option B. Within 4 hours of discovery, detection if the successful attack is still ongoing and agency is unable to successfully mitigate activity. Option C. Within 2 hours of discovery, detection. Option D. Monthly. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Weekly. Question 22. Identify a standard national process which establishes a set of activities, general tasks and a management structure to certify and accredit systems that will maintain the information assurance, IAA, and security posture of a system or site. Option A. NIASAP. Option B. NIAAP. Option C. NIPACP. Option D. NIACAP. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. NIACAP. Question 23. Policies are designed to protect the organizational resources on the network by establishing the set rules in Procedures. Which of the following policies authorizes a group of users to perform a set of actions on a set of resources? Option A. Access control policy. Option B. Audit trail policy. Option C. Logging policy. Option D. Documentation policy. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Access control policy. Question 24. When an employee is terminated from his or her job, what should be the next immediate step taken by an organization? Option A. All access rights of the employee to physical locations, networks, systems, applications and data should be disabled. Option B. The organization should enforce separation of duties. Option C. The access requests granted to an employee should be documented and vetted by the supervisor. Option D. The organization should monitor the activities of the system administrators and privileged users who have permissions to access the sensitive information. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. All access rights of the employee to physical locations, networks, systems, applications and data should be disabled. Question 25. A threat source does not present a risk if no vulnerability that can be exercised for a particular threat. Source. Identify the step in which different threat sources are defined. Option A. Identification vulnerabilities. Option B. Control analysis. Option C. Threat identification. Option D. System characterization. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Threat identification. Question 26. In the control analysis stage of the NIST's risk assessment methodology, technical and non-technical control methods are classified into two categories. What are these two control categories? Option A. Preventive and detective controls. Option B. Detective and disguised controls. Option C. Predictive and detective controls. Option D. Preventive and predictive controls. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Preventive and detective controls. Question 27. Which of the following incident recovery testing methods works by creating a mock disaster like fire to identify the reaction of the procedures that are implemented to handle such situations? Option A. Scenario testing. Option B. Facility testing. Option C. Live walkthrough testing. Option D. Procedure testing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Scenario testing. Question 28. An incident is analyzed for its nature, intensity and its effects on the network and systems. Which stage of the incident response and handling process involves auditing the system and network log files? Option A. Incident recording. Option B. Reporting. Option C. Containment. Option D. Identification. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Identification. Question 29. Suspect. Option A. NetCert. Option B. DFNCERT. Option C. FNetCert. Option D. SurfNetCert. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. SurfNetCert. Question 30. One of the main objectives of incident management is to prevent incidents and attacks by tightening the physical security of the system or infrastructure. According to CERT's incident management process, which stage focuses on implementing infrastructure improvements resulting from post-mortem reviews or other process improvement? Mechanisms. Option A. Protection. Option B. Preparation. Option C. Detection. Option D. Triage. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Protection. Question 31. Risk management consists of three processes: risk assessment, mitigation and evaluation. Risk assessment determines the extent of the potential threat and the risk associated with an IT system through its SDLC. How many primary steps does NIST's risk assessment methodology involve? Option A. 12. Option B. 4. Option C. 6. Option D. 9. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. 6. Question 32. Insider threats can be detected by observing concerning behaviors exhibited by insiders, such as conflicts with supervisors and coworkers, decline in performance, tardiness or unexplained absenteeism. Select the technique that helps in detecting insider threats. Option A. Correlating known patterns of suspicious and malicious behavior. Option B. Protecting computer systems by implementing proper controls. Option C. Making it compulsory for employees to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Option D. Categorizing information according to its sensitivity and access rights. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Correlating known patterns of suspicious and malicious behavior. Question 33. Contingency planning enables organizations to develop and maintain effective methods to handle emergencies. Every organization will have its own specific requirements that the planning should address. There are 5 major components of the IT contingency plan, namely supporting information, notification activation, recovery and reconstitution, and plan appendices. What is the main purpose of the reconstitution plan? Option A. To restore the original site. Test systems to prevent the incident and terminates operations. Option B. To define the notification procedures, damage assessments and offers the plan activation. Option C. To provide the introduction and detailed concept of the contingency plan. Option D. To provide a sequence of recovery activities with the help of recovery procedures. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. To restore the original site. Test systems to prevent the incident and terminates operations. Question 34. The insider risk matrix consists of technical literacy and business process knowledge vectors. Considering the matrix, one can conclude that option A. If the insider's technical literacy is low and process knowledge is high, the risk posed by the threat will be insignificant. Option B. If the insider's technical literacy and process knowledge are high, the risk posed by the threat will be insignificant. Option C. If the insider's technical literacy is high and process knowledge is low, the risk posed by the threat will be high. Option D. If the insider's technical literacy and process knowledge are high, the risk posed by the threat will be high. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. If the insider's technical literacy and process knowledge are high, the risk posed by the threat will be high. Question 35. Which policy recommends controls for securing and tracking organizational resources? Option A. Access control policy. Option B. Administrative security policy. Option C. Acceptable use policy. Option D. Asset control policy. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Asset control policy. Question 36. Which one of the following is the correct sequence of flow of the stages in an incident response? Option A. Containment, identification, preparation, recovery, follow-up, eradication. Option B. Preparation, identification, containment, eradication, recovery, follow-up. Option C. Eradication, containment, identification, preparation, recovery, follow-up. Option D. Identification, preparation, containment, recovery, follow-up, eradication. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Preparation, identification, containment, eradication, recovery, follow-up. Question 37. Organizations or incident response teams need to protect the evidence for any future legal actions that may be taken against perpetrators that intentionally attacked the computer system. Evidence protection is also required to meet legal compliance issues. Which of the following documents helps in protecting evidence from physical or logical damage? Option A. Network and host log records. Option B. Chain of custody. Option C. Forensic analysis report. Option D. Chain of precedence. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Chain of custody. Question 38. Except for some common roles. The roles in an IRT are distinct for every organization. Which among the following is the role played by the incident coordinator of an IRT? Option A. Links the appropriate technology to the incident to ensure that the Foundation's officers are returned to normal operations as quickly as possible. Option B. Links the groups that are affected by the incidents, such as legal, human resources, different business areas and management. Option C. Applies the appropriate technology and tries to eradicate and recover from the incident. Option D. Focuses on the incident and handles it from management and technical point of view. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Links the groups that are affected by the incidents, such as legal, human resources, different business areas and management. Question 39. The data on the affected system must be backed up so that it can be retrieved if it is damaged during incident response. The system backup can also be used for further investigations of the incident. Identify the stage of the incident response and handling process in which complete backup of the infected system is carried out. Option A. Containment. Option B. Eradication. Option C. Incident recording. Option D. Incident investigation. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Containment. Question 40. In a qualitative risk analysis, risk is calculated in terms of option A. Attack success plus criticality. Countermeasures. Option B. Asset criticality assessment. Risks and associated risk levels. Option C. Probability of loss x loss. Option D. Countermeasures plus magnitude of impact. Reports from prior risk assessments. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Probability of loss x loss.